Alrighty, and welcome back to the Let's Play. I do apologize that there's been such a dearth of content lately. Well, I wouldn't say I've been crippled, but, okay, why are you giving me an advertisement for that? Anyway, wouldn't say I've been crippled, but when your entire back and right side of your rib cage, the muscles along there, are just randomly seizing and hurt to move, it does tend to preclude a lot of things. I think the most gaming I've done in the last week was 1 or 2 clicks in an MMO and then sitting back and watching a character spamcraft. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be on the Polyjuice plot. Yep. Alright, so we'll start unlocking the rest of these missions. Once we get done with Wand Mastery, I'm going to have to do some off-screen work to handle all of the like relationship quote-unquote characters. And then we'll do some on-screen stuff for some of the other characters, like, you know, Poppy Sweeting and the like. Alright, with this, I think there's only one more that I need. Yeah, just one more data link key. Where that key is, I don't know, but there's only one more. Here we go. Sorry if I'm yawning a bit. It is 4 a.m. at time of recording. Let's see what he's got for us.
Now here, Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the
Okay.
essence. Drink up and I shall explain
I like
more.
Professor Fig more now. He's following the Batman approach to life. Yeah, transforming from a teenager to a tall adult.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I have a
Now
feeling
to
that
find the
that
headmaster's
will not
house
keep
elf.
him distracted the entire time. Though also, since if I'm to convince the house elf, shouldn't I be able to snap and say the house elf's name and call him? I mean, part of their thing is that their magic links them to their master.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Oh god.
Greetings.
My characters.
I mean, out of my way, children.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
My character is not being that great at this, but hey. Excuse me.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right,
Really?
sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Could have been much more convincing about that.
Very wrong with
Professor, a word?
Oh
Professor
god.
Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Ahem. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Well, presumably you accepted it in order to have a position of esteem with the next generation of wizards. You know, bump elbows with the children of influential families, shape the next generation of purebloods, so on and so forth.
And he's coming this way.
Nope. I really don't want to have that interaction. Cressida is annoying enough as it is. Screw it. We'll see what she has to say.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I get the feeling more people I talk to, the harder it's going to be to complete this.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word, please.
Oh, shit.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the
Excuse me.
castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. Well, you cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
Why, oh
To give
why,
Professor Fig some breathing room?
it's so difficult for him to do
He
that.
is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course.
Oh,
I
God.
order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh. Okay, why am I walking in this room? That is annoying.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
I get really tired of hearing that person. Then again, there's a lot of repetitive audio in this game. So much so that I often wish to just beat my own head in rather than listen to some of the audio in this game.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Oh, fine, Gareth. We'll start your quest, but I'm not completing
I
it.
was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
All right.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Oh, okay. I have to go back this way.
A
What the?
one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Oh, no. No, I did not want to start. Why are you focusing on this quest? Give me the trial of Neum Fitzgerald. Okay.
This looks like the right
Oh.
statue. Now, what was the password?
Okay, here we go. God. Navigating around this place sometimes makes me less than pleased. And fast traveling's efficient, but sometimes I get tired of fast traveling. When moving around in your game is so trash that you have to fast travel to really travel efficiently, could have been better. One of those times I wish they had a game for the Woodward Academy instead.
The gargoyle.
Then again, the Woodward Academy
That's
also
where I
had a
need to speak
better,
the password.
whatchamacallit, magic system.
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Oh, okay, there's...
Alohomora. Revelio.
Sounds like it's coming from above. I could have swore Phineas Nigellus Black was Sirius's dad, but then again, naming a child after a sibling. Not the worst thing that a parent has ever done. Okay, is there a further upstairs? There is.
Alohomora.
Oh, it's locked from the outside. Okay, how important is this place? Got a level 2 lock on the outside of the door just to get to the stairwell to get to the door with the level 3 lock. What are you hiding up here? The Hogwarts treasury?
Revelio.
The hell? Okay, it must be up that other stairwell.
Revelio.
Okay, there's something back there. Is there another access way from here? Say a stairwell inside the room? Nope. Okay, so there's... It's gotta be that stairway in the back of his office.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
What? Dude, billed how much? Paid in small part means you paid 10% of the bill.
Pedestal.
Okay. There's more to this place, and I can't get access to it for some reason. Oh well, we'll just go along with the main story. Let's see if we can get through this. Maybe one more mission after this? We'll see.
Where am I?
These trials tend to take
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first need is a cloak.
Okay. Let's make a manual save real quick. Okay, well, it looks like I don't have access to any of my magic. How am I supposed to make my way through town without being seen?
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have access to any of my spells, and I can't sneak without a spell. Okay, do I get my magic back now? Okay, so it's not that I got it back, it's that it auto-cast. That's handy, I guess.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Oh, that's just fun.
For now, I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Four stealth sections.
Danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only... Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Well, you learn not to look gift horses in the mouth. Ditto for gift whores. Come on. There you go.
Now's my chance.
No, I know shit. Think I'm fucking retarded? Ah, this game fucking mollycoddles you at every fucking turn.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Cloak that hides one even from death.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
It's an odd pronunciation. One would think it would be Neum.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Why do they gotta work in so much stuff from books? There's no reason for Neum Fitzgerald to treat the Deathly Hallows as anything but a fairy tale.
Felt such power. Depulso!
Oh.
Bombarda!
Depulso should have done for that. Okay, I only get the one. That's annoying.
Defender!
Okay.
Bombarda!
Alright, come on.
Stupid one. Stupid one.
Okay, I've tried rolling, but thank you. Okay. It would have been nice if you'd have healed when I told you to heal earlier. Alright, let's fight our way past the jank.
Bombarda! Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Bad reflex.
Defender.
Okay. At least when I fucking cast, please.
Potato. Stupid. Depulso. Stupid one. Depulso. Protego. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso.
Couldn't get a mongrel with the pulso because there's literally no charge up time. As soon as they start charging, they're already kind of in motion. You can't cast a pulso that fast. If you're predictive, maybe, but I tried being predictive and that didn't work. Oh. What's the phrase? Damn, that's a big bitch. Alright, you know what? Fine. Oh. Oh joy.
Defender. Stupid one.
I dodged, thank you.
Protego. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid one. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Protego. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarder. Descendo.
Really? Fine, we'll try again. This is starting to piss me off. On at least 3 occasions in that fight, I either dodged or hit Protego while not in combat, and it did not actually, well, not engaged in a combat animation. And it did not dodge, it did not shield. Kind of wish I had a thing up on screen where you could see the buttons I'm hitting. Okay, I would like to be able to fucking dodge. Okay.
Defender.
Okay, I was specifically aiming towards the fucking troll.
Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda.
Okay, you little shit. There's next to no fucking wind-up for your abilities, and you're annoying. Okay, why do you go into super slow-mo for that? What the? Okay, I had no way to fucking see that, thank you. Nope. Oh, for fuck's sake, why do you go into that slow motion shield? Just fucking let me roll. I fucking shielded, you piece of fucking cock goblin monkey shit.
Stupid one. Defender. Stupid one. Protego. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid. Protego.
Okay. Really?
Defender.
That's what I get for thinking the fight's over. That kind of mumble fuck annoying pussyfoot bullshit. Get the indication that you should shield. You shield. Not even at the very start of the indication. Not even preemptively, just early in the indication. Shield dissipates before attack hits. I'm sorry, what? If you're gonna give me an indication that early, shielding that early shouldn't be penalized. Fucking cheese bullshit game design. Fuck. Dark Souls 2 had less bullshit combat timing, and I've played Dark Souls 2.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Okay, I don't get my spells.
Oh, poor Neve.
Neve! We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
In base principle, true.
Remember that as you
In
witness my
reality,
memory.
there are some things that should be purged. Like PDF files. PDF files should always be purged from core memory. Preferably with Chippy. Chippy is a very handy tool for removing unwanted PDF files. And remember, always save after making modifications to your PDF files. Alright, we'll get through this cutscene and that'll be the end for this episode. That gets us through 2 main missions in 1 episode. We'll see if we can wrap up the rest of the main missions all the way up until the last repository.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves.
I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
I'm kind of glad you guys can't see the screen tearing I'm getting.
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Borrowing a little from the Red Skull there, but okay. Really? A trial with no loot? God, I feel gypped. Alright, we'll finish out the mission.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
I'm literally wondering how it works so I can undermine the bastard who's trying to use it to destroy the fucking world.
Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay, so with that, we're going to call it for this episode. And we will see about going ahead and completing more main story missions next couple of episodes. If my memory is correct, actually here, I have the wiki open. Why should I do it off of memory? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 missions before the final repository.
I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
So yeah, we've got Sebastian's final mission. I'm guessing Professor Weasley is Wand Mastery. And then there's Lodgok's Loyalty, Sandbakar's Trial, and once we've completed those 4 missions, we'll be able to access the final repository. Once we hit that milestone, I'm going to go do all of the non-character, like Amity side missions, and then off-screen, and then we'll do the character missions. Like, we'll have an episode just for Poppy Sweeting, we'll have an episode just for... let's see here. So yeah, we'll have an episode just for Natsai. We'll have an episode just for Poppy Sweeting. We won't, I think, be having an episode on Sebastian, because I think we've done... Actually, no. We'll be able to do his. I'll have to do his before I do In the Shadow of the Mountain, I think. Because I don't know if I can actually do his after and be fine. Let's see here. Do they actually tell you what missions you've completed? I would hope they would. Main assignments, side missions. Here we go. Alright, In the Shadow of the Study we did. And The Shadow of Time we did. What about In the Shadow of Discovery? Oh, yep. End of Distance. What about Of Hope? Okay, The Shadow of the Undercroft. State, Mind, Study, Time, Bloodline, Discovery, Distance. Okay, so we haven't done In the Shadow of Hope, Relic, Fate, and Friendship. So I should be able to do an episode for Sebastian as well. I'm just pretty sure I need to do those in a separate order, because I don't know what even is required to unlock these. Okay, In the Shadow of Distance. Alright, so I'll just have to find him and do all of his side quests. We'll get it done. So with any luck, depending on how long it takes to do the 4 main missions, we'll just say 2 main missions per video. So 1, 2, and then Sebastian can all be done in 1 video. And then I may just do a really long recording for Natsai and a long recording for Poppy. Because I don't think we've done either of those 2's missions. We haven't done the Lost Child, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that here. And I know we haven't done the Dragon Debrief yet, because that's after Fire and Vice. And I've been specifically avoiding Poppy. The Lost Child. Nope, we have not. Cool. So we'll do a long episode for Natsai, a long episode for Poppy. We'll finish off the last 4 Sebastian missions in a video. So 7 videos and a fair chunk of off-screen work. And we should be ready for the last video, which will cover the final repository, Oh, no, 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 no. There will be one more video after the final repository, because there's 4 quests in the main mission list that you can't do until after the final repository. Because of course there is. All right, so we'll go ahead and we will call it here. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And take care. I'll see you in the next one.